Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Jeremy Doku, is the kind of player I'd rather not have come up against, Peter, because he's got real tenacity, he's strong, he's quick, and he can go either side. And as a fullback, that just makes you keep guessing as to what he's going to do next.
Yeah, he's having a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Sends it crossfield. Doku. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Shot could be on.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Not the most accurate pass. Over to the right flank. No foul, says the referee. Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Still goalless at the moment. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Makalele. Aims beyond the... Shapes to shoot! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. Manchester United take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Makalele with the clearance.
This is the time you need that pace.
Spread to the right. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. McAllister. And this is Messi. And the finish! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And it's Aarons. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well read, and the danger is averted. Aarons. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodri. That's going wide left. Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can he get it through? Messi, and that was asking for too much. "40 minutes gone, half-time closing in. He has found the way through. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Rodri, that's destined for the flank. Oh, that's a fine interception. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe scooting forward. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him. He'll try from distance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Savinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong to...
And that is the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Manchester United sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Tries to play it. There's the shot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. Crosses it in. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Looking for the run. And that's going right the way across. And it's Messi. Has crossed into the header! And he's stuck it away! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
57 minutes is number 8, Kylian Mbappe.
So could they be onto something here?
Kylian Mbappe.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That is a brilliant interception. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Robertson has it in a wide position. Indonesia have got it back and they'll have another go. Almost an hour gone. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Now this could be a chance. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. He's having a good look here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Van Dijk. Messi on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Ronaldo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Messi, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick.
That's going in strongly.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Aarons. Now it's Kante. He's chosen to go back, spread it left. Now it's Doku. Cross flung in towards the middle. Keeper has taken decisive action. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Ronaldo wins the duel this time. Oh no, this does not look good. He's on it, can he get a chance? And yes, it's there! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Passing nice and neat. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he shoots! And a neat finish! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And this is Ronaldo, forced to go back. Conte. It's a smartly directed ball. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Ronaldo might just make this. Now it's Doku. Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Defending of the desperate variety. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. But that has not gone well. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United are chirpy, cheerful and contented.